Hi everybody! So, first and foremost, let me say, like I say in the beginning of almost all my videos, if I don't forget, thank you to all my subscribers. The subscribers who've been with me since the beginning, and also the new subscribers that I recently have acquired. I'm so grateful to you all. Don't mind me, I'm just shuffling a deck. I am so grateful, so grateful. Just a reminder, a couple of things that people keep asking me. First and foremost, if you want to be alerted to any of my new content, live video feeds, especially surprise ones, I might do one tomorrow, or any of my videos, hit the notification bell, but YouTube changed it again, so you have to actually pick how frequently you want to be alerted. So no matter what channel you subscribe to, that could be why you're not getting alerts. Secondly, when you are at my channel, if you're watching a video, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, it would really help my channel. As always, the pitter-pattering of feet, if you hear that noise, is my dog Wednesday, who paces all the time. I have 2 dogs, so you might hear dog noises. And the last thing I want to address is I've had a few people ask about donations to my readings and my channel. You can do that by going to my PayPal, which my PayPal information is under my bio information, and I think it's paypal.me/parlaydespirit, but I would check it out because I can't remember exactly what the link is. And thank you to those who have already donated. I greatly appreciate it. It actually helps a lot. Those who don't understand that, it actually takes a lot out of some of us when we do readings. So I am doing a reading. This reading is for Pisces for February, and it's for the full month of February. And so, Spirit, please tell me what you have for Pisces for the month of February 2019. I'm using the Cosmic deck for this. This is what I was compelled to use. So this is the deck that I'm using. It's a popular one that I use, and I was going to use one of my new decks, or my newer decks, not my older decks, but Spirit guided me to use this deck. And 2 cards have fallen out since I've been shuffling, and I will address those cards in a moment. If you have any questions you would like to ask, if I do your reading for February, I will come back and check this first video to see if any of you have commented. So if you are any of the signs that I did last month for January, please comment below what your sign is and if you have a question that you might want me to ask. And when I do those readings, I may just use your question and answer it with the cards. So that's something new that I'm offering, and I will post it on here as a separate video as well, but I'm posting it on here because Pisces is the first reading for February of 2019. So I'm about to cut the deck. And if you don't already know this, I usually pull a few cards, between 3 to 6 cards for the month that we're going to be reading for, and then the last couple of cards are usually for the loosely about the year. So hopefully that helps. And then I will read the 2 cards that fell out at the end. So for Pisces for February, I see that you have a lot going on in the beginning of February. You just ended the month of January. I feel like you ended it on a good note, but February starts off kind of stressful. Don't be alarmed. If it starts off stressful, just remember it's something that's not going to last very long. And what I feel like it might be is maybe something as simple as a basic little car problem that you might think is bigger than it is. That's how I used to be. I'm being shown by Spirit that I used to very much stress about stuff. And what I mean by that is one little small thing would happen and I'd be like, oh, I would always go to the worst, right? We always go to the worst possible outcome. So whatever it is, it's going to happen, and it's going to be over just as quick as it happens. So don't waste unnecessary energy on it. I also feel like maybe you're going to start planning a trip in February, something that maybe just randomly arrived at your door, meaning a friend brings up, or cousin or someone, about maybe doing a trip together, and you start to like thinking about it, and maybe starting planning of it. I also feel like you are very critical of yourself, Pisces, when it comes to the perception that others have about you. I hope that makes sense. Don't be. You are true to who you are, and people are going to see that. I want to say a new job. So, I see that all your work that you've been doing the last few years is going to lead to an opportunity of a new job or a first job. And what I mean by first job is you have had jobs in the past, maybe part-time or maybe not fully 40 hours, or maybe you haven't taken it seriously. You know, because a lot of people will start their first job after college and it's just like a retail job that they don't necessarily take seriously. So this is a job that's going to happen whether it's your first new job or if it's the first real job. And it's just going to kind of fall into your lap because of your hard work at your last job, or because of your hard work in college. Wednesday, go sit down. Go. Sorry. Go sit down. Go. She's a nervous Nelly. She gets nervous at night. She starts pacing and it drives me crazy. I also feel like there might be a brief fight in February. I want to say their spirit's showing me right after Valentine's Day, probably between the 13th and the 18th. I feel like you're going to get in an argument with someone, Pisces. And I feel like it's unexpected, obviously, because no one goes into wanting to fight. But I feel like it's over as quickly as it started because you're like, this isn't even worth my energy. It's something really stupid. And it's probably something with a friend that maybe you were considering not spending as much time with. And you don't have many friends like that. It's just maybe it's an acquaintance you get in a little spiff with, or somebody you went to school or worked with, or something like that. It's something really dumb. And you're just like, this is not even worth my time. I also feel like the planning of this trip that we talked about is going to be somewhere like warm, very warm. There's a male in your life, male energy, or a male. Definitely male energy, so it could be a female with male energy, who is very much the grounding effect in your life, meaning maybe a boyfriend. It's definitely not a father figure, so I see a boyfriend who is extremely grounding for you. When you start to get frazzled about either studies, if you're going to school, or work, projects, or something that you need to do, it's sometimes you get so overwhelmed that they actually help you to ground yourself. Maybe they're the ones who bring up going on a trip. And it may not be like a huge trip. It's just a trip. You haven't gone on a trip in a long time, and it's maybe a 3-day weekend or 4-day weekend somewhere warm. And you start to plan it in February. So now I'm going to ask the cards, Spirit, to show me what it holds for the 2 cards for the remainder of 2019 or part of February. Now the cards that I pulled that fell out when I was shuffling is the strength of the relationship, whether it's your boyfriend or girlfriend. And then I also feel like the other card is the Ace of Swords, which, I mean, I know people who do readings know these cards by the deck, but I do the symbolism and what Spirit shows me. And when I see this, it's something about you being critical about yourself. You're basically stabbing yourself with criticism. I mean, be light, be mindful that you know, things aren't as bad as they seem when you have that drama thing happen. What I talked about a few minutes ago, but also too, you need to really, 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 really be kind to yourself. You're just as critical as Cancers are to themselves. That's what I keep being shown because I'm a Cancer. We are extremely critical. Someone could be critical, but no one will ever be more critical on us than ourselves. It's a sad fact about Cancers. Like me today, I had a really bad day today because, not like horrible, I shouldn't say that. Emotionally altered day I had from this blood wolf moon. And it's not even here yet. And I'm not sure if I'm going to share the video. Maybe I'll share it in the next couple of weeks after the moon's over. It's quite raw, and I cry, and it's something it's a weakness that I don't like, but I know it's necessary in my life, and so I've accepted that. So yeah, so for the year 2019, I feel like you have a very strong female energy about yourself. You both have balance of both male and female energy, which is huge because a lot of people don't have that. They have a little bit of one and a whole lot of another, but you're very balanced with your male and female energy like I am. And I feel like for 2019, it's going to be a really good year with this whole new opportunity, whether it's a job or education. And you're also going to get stronger in your relationship with whomever you are in a relationship with, who has very, very strong male energy and has a lot of really old traditions, whoever they are, and that's refreshing in today's society. So I hope this reading has been great for you, Pisces. I hope that it resonates with some of you out there. For those of you who don't really understand astrology or don't understand why sometimes these signs don't apply to you, if this does not resonate with you, it doesn't mean that it's not your sign. It just means that it doesn't resonate with you. It may be that your sign is in a different cycle. So if you check the astrology chart to see what moons and all that stuff and planets, it'll, someone who's more versed in that can explain it to you. It may just be that you're under a different sign. For me, I don't always look at Cancer. I look at some other signs that happen to fall in the area that I'm looking at readings. Not many readers that I follow on YouTube I resonate with. However, there's little bits and pieces that resonate with me. So, before I leave, I want to say thank you for my subscribers and for all the amazing support. And I hope that you have a great evening, and I will see you for the next reading. Bye!